The Southern African Development Community has called for the deepening of regional cooperation among its member states to stave off economic shocks triggered by the global food crisis. Leaders from the 16-nation trade bloc made the call at the community's 42nd summit in the Democratic Republic of Congo. SABC News correspondent Ocamringa has that report from Kinshasa.
Heads of state from 10 African countries have gathered in Kinshasa for a meeting of the Southern African Regional Bloc, SADC. The meeting seeks to enhance the standard and quality of life of people of Southern Africa through regional integration.
We note that Africa is facing food insecurity like other parts of the world as a result, partially, and only partially, because of some challenges, say, as we have heard already, in the Russia-Ukraine conflict, but also on our own continent, the conflict that continues to rage on.
The leadership of the 42-year trade bloc is changed on an annual rotational basis. Malawi's President Lazarus Chakwera, who's the outgoing chairperson, handed over to the DRC's Felix Tshisekedi.
I must be emphatic. There is no one outside Africa who is coming to build Africa the way we want it to be built. Not the Americans, not the Europeans, not the Asians.
The DRC president has taken over the leadership of the Southern African Development Community at a time when his country is facing a rise in conflict.
De remercier notre communauté, la SADC, pour sa solidarité avec le peuple congolais.
Allow me to thank the community of SADC for the solidarity they have shown to the Congolese people at a time when our country is a victim of a barbaric aggression by our neighbor Rwanda.
The DRC government accuses Rwanda of backing the M23 rebel group, which has seized territories in the east of its country. Rwanda has, however, denied the accusation. The SADC organ on politics, defense and security cooperation says it's closely monitoring the situation in the DRC. Last month, the DRC joined the East African Community, a trade bloc that plans to deploy troops to fight against armed groups in eastern DR Congo. The SADC leaders are keen on restoring peace in the region in order to promote trade and development. The negative impact of the COVID-19 pandemic and the food crisis caused by the conflict between Russia and Ukraine has stirred the leaders from the Southern African Regional Bloc to boost trade among their member states and self-sufficiency in the region. Ocamringa, SABC News, Kinshasa.